Mom whipped up a fancy feast specifically for the few dogs at home. Meanwhile, her kid was so hungry she had to chew on a phone case. When she saw the puppies eating, the child crawled over right away, scooped up the dog food that had fallen on the floor and stuffed it into her mouth. The dog trainer slammed the table and roared in anger when he saw the scene. He said many tragedies where kids get bitten, dogs happened in similar situations. After the dogs finished eating, they wandered off contentedly, each going their own way. But even so, the woman still didn't prepare any food for the child. She explained that the puppies already had a hard enough life as it was. So naturally she focused all her attention on the dogs. The guest couldn't accept it at all after hearing that. He said no matter how beloved the dogs are, a mother should always put her child first. But judging from the reality, it was clear she valued the dogs more than her kid. Hearing that, the woman was lost for words, not knowing what to say. She and her husband currently have 3 dogs. And that Shiba Inu has an extremely bad temper. It especially hates dogs bigger than itself. Every time it sees a large dog, it will rush over immediately. Even with a muzzle on, it still barked furiously at the German Shepherd. Taking advantage of the owner's inattention, it even suddenly lunged at the German Shepherd to attack. The owner had no choice but to hurry and take it home. Early the next morning, she carried her 16-month-old baby to the living room, tossed the child a snack and went to take care of other things. What she didn't know was that the second she left, the 2 dogs glanced at her first, then fixed their eyes tightly on the snack in the child's hand. Right after that, the golden retriever jumped over the fence. The child was so scared, she scrambled onto the sofa and screamed desperately. Fortunately, the golden retriever didn't snatch his snack, but it stood nearby staring closely at the food and refused to leave. The child slowly crawled up to it, trying to push it away. The dog trainer was shaking with anger when he saw this. He said most dog bites on children are related to food snatching. Because dogs never see kids as masters they have to obey. So you should never leave a child alone with dogs. At that moment, the dog trainer noticed a bandage wrapped around the child's hand. The owner hesitated and avoided the question, saying the golden retriever had bitten her half a month ago. At that time, the child's hand was bleeding profusely, and the incident happened while the child was eating. But even so, she still didn't become alert to the dog's behavior. When the golden retriever heard the owner's footsteps, it immediately jumped over the fence, acting like nothing had happened. Only after watching the security camera footage did the owner finally learn what had just happened. Then she went upstairs to the 2nd floor. As soon as she pulled the door open, a German Shepherd jumped right out from the balcony. This meant 3 large dogs were living together with a 16-month-old child. The dog trainer asked her why she kept the German Shepherd locked on the balcony. The woman hesitated and stumbled over her words, not daring to give an explanation. Check the comment section below for updates.